Ready to start the program, I request Dr. Pankaj Gupta, President of IIHMR University, to weigh us in the case.
Very good morning and a very warm welcome in the pink city of Jaipur. Our distinguished chief guest, Meena ji, guest of honor Rakesh ji, our chairman of SD Gupta, Dr. Mangal, Dr. Surani, my colleagues, and all the distinguished delegates who are here. So, on behalf of all of us and also on my personal behalf, I want to welcome all of you to our campus. And many of you must be coming here for the first time, so it is my duty to share with you a little bit about the university. As you know that IIHMR is a leading university in the area of public health, hospital, healthcare, pharmaceutical management, and also in the development sector. And we have a legacy of 35 years. We were set up 35 years back and with the active collaboration of the Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, US. And since then, we have done so many important research work and many projects all over the world, which made a huge impact in the area of transforming the healthcare, making the changes in millions of lives, and also how to create new systems and processes by which the hospitals can be better, be it a matter of finance management, operations, or developing the HR leaders. We have done a lot of research, and that practical research has translated into making of the curriculum, and all our faculty are very, very research active. So all these has translated into we being a pioneer institution and also creating a pioneer curriculum in the area of healthcare and allied fields. And also our research has impacted many government policies. And whenever the government want to create any new policies, we are consulted. In fact, our chairman was also the part of the Prime Minister creating any new policies, we are consulted. In fact, our chairman was also the part of the Prime Minister Economic Advisory Council, where he has given a lot of inputs as to how to build a sustainable model advisory council, where he has given a lot of inputs as to how to build a sustainable model for the financing of the healthcare. So we follow top level curriculum, we have a top level faculty, and as you can see, as you go around, you will see that we also have a great infrastructure, very green, very sustainable ecosystem we have. And in addition to that, we also have certain new policies and the new initiatives. And we believe that sustainability of the human race is very important. And the nature itself was designed to be sustainable. But due to certain reasons, we thought we have got so much superior, and that also has been promoted by certain feelings of fear and greed. So that has created a little bit of imbalance, and that imbalance has become more. So we see the global warming and many of the. So that has created a little bit of imbalance, and that imbalance has become more. So we see the global warming and many of the things which we face even in our day-to-day life now. So in order to handle that, I have some things which we face even in our day-to-day life now. So in order to handle that, IIHMR University has taken many initiatives. We have focused a lot of things on the life skills and the life goals. And the students, while they are here for 2 years, they are also being sensitized that it is very nice to have a lot of great knowledge. But students, while they are here for 2 years, they are also being sensitized that it is very nice to have a lot of great knowledge, but also it's very important to be a good human being. And towards meeting that objective, we have programs on meditation, mindfulness, wellness. They are embedded into the curriculum. In fact, we have a center for wellness, mindfulness, and ethics. And we believe that the students are these values and systems, they are taught. They cannot be taught. So we have a series of eminent speakers who come here, and we'll be very happy to discuss with you as to how we can contribute in your universities and your organization, and also how we can learn from you. Because Seaphein is a network for collaboration and co-creation. And we are really proud that our honorable chairman is the president, and my colleague Dr. Surani is also an important office bearer. So we will be very happy to take the discussion forward. And as the president of this university, it is my extreme privilege to invite all of you to let's join hands and let's take this journey forward towards sustainability, creating a more holistic human beings, and also to make a difference in the world by talking about health and also making tangible actions towards health management. So with this, I once again welcome all of you and look forward to meeting you again. Thank you.
Please have a seat. Doctor, yeah, come forward, come forward. Well, honorable dignitaries on the dais and dear delegates. To start with, it gives me immense pleasure and pride to welcome you all on behalf of Southeast Asia Public Education Institutions Network for joining us on the occasion of 9th Seaphein meeting scheduled for 3 days between November 13 to 15, 2019 in Jaipur. The Seaphein meeting is being organized in continuation with our earlier Seaphein meetings in order to promote the public health education in the region. Public health education comes with the health research, health systems research, as well as the training and sustainability programs in the public health education institutions and universities in the member countries of Southeast Asia Regional Corp. It's a great pleasure for me to share with you that the 9th Seaphein meeting is being represented by 8 countries, namely Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and our guest from US also. More than 70 delegates confirmed, more than 70 delegates confirmed their participation to join the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, the main theme of the 9th Biennial Seaphein meeting is leveraging Seaphein to promote the universal healthcare coverage and achieving sustainable development goals by 2030. The theme is identified keeping in view the rapid transition globally in the healthcare sector, professionally, management, and trade human resources required to manage the evolving health system, need for changing the role of public health professionals, keeping in the demand and supply issues, especially in the advancing of universal healthcare coverage, preventing non-communicable diseases, building partnerships and collaborations and shaping the health systems in the research agenda. The Seaphein meeting is being organized in a workshop mode by conducting various plenary sessions, group works, as well as the business meetings. The following sessions will be conducted in the meeting during the 3 days: universal health coverage and progress towards sustainable development goals in Southeast Asia region, core competencies in public health to address the challenges of SDGs, role of public health education institution in promoting universal health coverage and sustainable development goals, non-communicable diseases, disease burden, risk factors, and multi-sectoral policies. Last but not the least, the implementation science, meeting challenges of universal health coverage for SDGs. We will go by the plenary session, as well as also we will conduct some group work exercise among the partner institutions who came here to wisdom us, to take their experiences that how the public health institutions in the region can help us in promoting the universal healthcare coverage to achieve the sustainable development goals. So within the group work, the public health education can help us in promoting the universal healthcare coverage to achieve the sustainable development goals. So within the group work, the public health education institution countries, they would identify the skill gap which is there to achieve the universal healthcare coverage as well as the sustainable development goals, to identify the skill gap and how we can integrate that skill gap in the existing MPS curriculum. On the last day of the meeting, the business sessions will be organized for signing of MOUs among the partner institutions for academic exchange, faculty exchange, student exchange, as well as research and training and capacity programs. It would be followed by the business meeting for executive committee meeting, taking over presidency of Seaphein, as well as the general body meeting. I believe that this platform would provide us an opportunity to come together, share wisdom and experiences exist among the partner institutions and member countries on promoting the public health education and training in the region. This is in brief. We can discuss more, but due to the time limitations, I will stop here. But before the program goes, I would request the participants for their self-introduction. Very quick self-introduction. The participants for their self-introduction. Very quick self-introduction will be appreciable for all of us. Can we start from self-introduction?
Thank you. I'm Mutarul Haq, the former regional advisor of WHO, and I think the reception of the Seaphein, I was there, and I'm staying here to be with you. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Professor Sharmi Yasmin. I'm the chairperson of Public Health Bangladesh, and I'm also the head of the Department of Preventive Medicine in Bangladesh Medical College. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Dr. J.P. Agarwal, Registrar Agarwal, Dean Institute of Medicine, which is the first medical school of the country in Nepal, and one of the unique and innovative institutions when it was started in 1972. And I'm neurologist by profession. I'm not a public health man otherwise, but I'm interested in public health a lot. And we are together with Dr. Haq in the Shirame also, which is looking after medical education. And by the way, this is my next form because I did my graduation and post-graduation both from this.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Kathmandu from the Ministry of Health and Sports, Myanmar. I'm Permanent Secretary and then the Director General for the Minister Office of the Union Minister. I'm public health specialist. Actually, I'm Minister Office of the Union Minister. I'm public health specialist. Actually, I'm malariologist. I'm working the malaria control program for many years, and now I'm permanent secretary for the ministry. So So here in our country, our responsible person from the public health education, rector from the public health university, and then the professor head of the department of preventive and social medicine from the University of Medicine. So this is very good networking in the Southeast Asian region. This is first time for me. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Good morning. Hello, Vice Chancellor, Department Secretary of Health Sciences, Dr. Nepal. And the Department Secretary of Health has three schools, School of Medicine, has three schools, School of Medicine, School of Nursing, and School of Public Health. The School of Public Health is newly opened 2 years ago. So we have a MPH program in our institute. And basically, I'm a general practitioner in emergency medicine, especially. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Professor Dr. James. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm representing the National Institute of Preventive and Social Medicine, the apex public health institute of Bangladesh. And due to the time schedule of my director, the private payers, I'm representing him and my institute. I work there as the professor and head of the Department of Community Medicine, also the rules director of research methodology over there. And I'm here the first time joining the Seaphein, and also first time IIHMR. It's my pleasure and really thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Sir Masman from the Institute of Public Health and Drug University. I am also the director of Center of Excellence for Health System and University and College. My field is health system, of course, and of course CSC. I'm very happy to be here. I was here 10 years back, probably 2008 or 9. So it's a pleasure to be back, and thanks to the organizers for inviting me. So it's a pleasure to be back, and thanks to the organizers for inviting me. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Vinishal. I'm the Regional Advisor for Public Planning and Protective Health with the Regional Office of UNFPA in Bangkok, covering 26 countries. We are collaborating with IIHMR University for an international training program on public planning and reproductive health commodity security. So right now I'm here as one of the facilitators for the training. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Virendra Kumar. I'm a professor in Indian research here. I first time attended the Seaphein first meeting in Bangkok, first and second, along with Dr. Sudani, and we signed an MOU with Mahidol University, and we were the two faculty, and the exchange program, the faculty exchange program. All the best, good luck with you. Thank you.
I'm Rajiv Tiwari. I'm the program director for Global Health.
Good morning, and this is Lucia from the Public Health University, and the deputy dean of finance and social engagement of social enterprise. So, all about that I work is about educative field practicum and community engagement towards the sustainable community development. Good morning. So we have from Thailand, assistant professor to reduce the education and technology. My background is community health and rural disease. Nice to meet you.
I'm Dr. Sneha Kumar, representing I'm senior lecturer at the University of Jaipur, and representing Langa Fan, our president of the
Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Sudhir Kumar Satpathy, a medical doctor, a public health specialist, and also epidemiologist as well. years in Government of India, heading several programs. And also, I was given the opportunity to head also as Director of Schools of Public Health. And currently, now I am associated with the three public health schools, and that too, all are in Bhubaneswar itself. Thank you. And I thank CFAN Secretariat and Dr. Gupta, Dr. Sudhani for giving me this opportunity to come here. And this is my second time in CFAN. I visualize CFAN's roles and opportunity to a great extent. So that is my interest. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is J.P. Narak. I retired from WHO in 2012 as Director of Sustainable Development and IIHMR. All my life I worked on communicable disease. Now I'm a Senior Visiting Fellow at the University of New South Wales, Australia, and also advisor at Children's Hospital Research based in India.
Good morning. My name is Chandrakant Laharia. I work in India Office of World Health Organization as National Professional Officer. And my role is mainly health policy and strategy, universal health coverage and health system.
Good morning all. Myself, Dr. Saurabh Banerjee, working as Associate Professor in School of Pharmaceutical Management, IIHMR, Jaipur. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Ashok Kaushik. By qualification, I'm MBBS and Master in Hospital Administration. I have seen two retirements, one from Army after 34 years of service, and one from IIHMR after 7 years.
Good morning and namaste. I'm Nizam from Bhutan, currently working as a Director of Research, Innovation and Training at the Jaipur University. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for the invitation and to be back here again for the second time. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Seth Chaudhary. I'm the Dean at the Faculty of Nursing and Public Health in Bhutan. IIHMR and our university has got good collaboration, and we are happy to still further this collaboration.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Preeta. I'm Associate Professor in IIHMR, Delhi. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Usha Manjuna. I'm Director of IIHMR South Campus at Bangalore. And we have primary education program which offers hospital management, health management, and health management. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation, and look forward to the networking and meeting programs and academicians and in the public. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Yoga, and I'm also an associate professor at IIHMR. Thank you for the invitation.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. A.K. Shankar. I am the Dean Training and Present Official Team Director of the IIHMR.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the Professor from the Department of Mental and Social Medicine, University of Medicine, Jaipur, Denmark.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Professor Mawin. I'm background is medical doctor as well as a public health professional. And now I'm a rector of University of Public Health in Denmark, and it is a full time of my CFAN meeting experience. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Shoma, Professor again from University of Medicine, Kanji. My background is from the Medical University and then at Public Health. Nice meeting all of you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Sumunai. I'm a professor and head of the Department of Medicine.
Sanjay Zorafe. I work with the Public Health Foundation of India as a vice president, and I'm also the director of the Indian Institute of Public Health in Delhi, one of the creative science institutes in Delhi. And currently also the national president of the Indian Association of
Good morning. I'm Dr. Pradeep Kumar. I'm currently working at a medical college in Ahmedabad. I'm also looking after the Indian Journal of Community Medicine for the last 5 years. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Krishna Pandey, Senior Professor in Community at the Organising Institute of Sri Lanka. I was the former president of former chairperson of Board of Study in Community Medicine in the Post-Doc Institute of Medicine and the president of the College of Medicine in Sri Lanka.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Majumdar. I'm working as a faculty at IIHMR. I'm a public health researcher and working in developing the curriculum of implementation science in collaboration with Johns Hopkins University. And thank you for giving us opportunity to attend this meeting.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna Kawarjak. I'm the Assistant Director of the Center for Global Health at Johns Hopkins. I'm also a faculty member at the School of Public Health. I'm an implementation scientist, and this is my first Zoom meeting, so thank you very much for having me.
Good morning. My name is Shweta. I'm faculty at IIHMR. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Sujata Verma. I'm a demographer, and my interest area is health insurance and public health.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta. I'm a professor at National Institute of Health and Family Welfare, Delhi, which is the premier public health institute in the country.
Good morning, I am Dr. from National Institute of Health. Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Pankaj Shah, Professor and Head of the Department of Community Medicine, also Assistant Dean of Students at Sri Ramchandra Medical College, one of the premier medical institution and university in India. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the self-introduction by the participants. And now to proceed further, I would request Dr. S.D. Gupta, the President of Seaphein, to address the delegates on the theme of revisiting scope and role of Seaphein in building public health competencies for achieving universal health coverage in sustainable